Unshakable work isn't about feeling confident all the time. And it's not about thinking you're amazing 24/7, even though you are amazing. It's about building that solid internal foundation so that when even life feels a little bit rocky, you're not shaken by it. Hi, I'm Courtney Jones from Unshakable Work. I'm a spiritual life coach and a human design reader. And the work that I do is really about guiding people back to themselves, even in the hardest seasons of their life. Through this work, it has completely changed my life because there was a time in my life where everything felt hard. I lost a brother when I was 15 and I had a stillborn baby boy about 7 years ago. The trauma of it all and the stress and the grief and the loss shook my world in ways that you can't even imagine. And it made me feel so lost that I just did not feel solid in who I was at all. I was overthinking everything. I was anxious all the time, depressed, and going through all of this at such an impressionable time of my life. I had no idea underneath all of that, I was outsourcing my value to feel some sort of worthiness. And what I found was, yes, those things were big and would shake anyone's life up. Those things weren't the problem. The problem was that I didn't feel safe in my own body and in my own life. So every little thing that came after that felt bigger and bigger and heavier and heavier. And so you see, a lot of us don't lack a sense of worth. We just don't have the capacity to hold it yet. And this is where the nervous system comes in, because your nervous system is what actually decides what feels safe for you. Your nervous system sets the baseline for what feels safe. If chaos and stress feel normal for you, then peace is going to feel unfamiliar and unsafe. And part of building that unshakable sense of worth means becoming more familiar with peace in the body and letting yourself actually receive it and feel safe enough to feel peace and love. So when you spend years and years in survival mode, your body starts to see that stress as normal. All those years of monitoring the situation around you, hyper aware of people's moods, movements, and behaviors, causing you to overthink things and think worst case scenario because that's what your body thinks it needs to feel safe. And if your body doesn't feel safe, you'll just keep abandoning yourself to feel some sort of control. And things like certainty and peace and self-trust feel so unfamiliar that they're so uncomfortable in your system that your nervous system actually rejects them. But those are the things that we need to build an unshakable sense of worth. We need to be able to trust ourselves. We need to feel peace, and we need to learn how to feel safe in our own skin. So that when things feel hard, you don't keep abandoning yourself. You don't keep numbing out. You don't keep avoiding it and pushing it away. And having that solid internal foundation, like imagine being a mountain and the weather around you is life, it's people, it's situations, and the mountain is the mountain. It's immovable. It's unshakable. And when we let the weather move around us and move past us instead of worrying about the weather, then it flows on past and we stay solid in who we are, and it does a lot less damage to the surface because we're so solid inside. And that's the difference between reacting to life and meeting life from a place that feels so steady. And getting there is not just one big breakthrough. It's a series of events and practice of really being honest with yourself. It's learning to sit in the discomfort instead of escaping it in a way that I call radical self-honesty. And so increasing your emotional capacity to feel what you feel without immediately trying to fix it or numb it away. It's doing the emotional work. It's doing the nervous system work. And it's even doing the physical work of getting support from professionals for your physical body so that it can be functioning the best that it can be. Because you can't elevate one area of your life without the other coming with it. They all need to move and grow together. You know, for me, that looked like coaching, mindset work, emotional healing, but also seeing a naturopath and making sure that my body was supporting me the best that it could. But above all else, it was learning to stay with myself, even when it felt the most unbearable. And what I've noticed now is life still happens. People still create conflict. There are things that are hard in life. Just become a parent and you'll see just how easy it is to be faced with the things that you need to work on. But when those things do come up and when emotions do rise, I'm not spiraling or collapsing underneath it all anymore. I'm not constantly questioning myself. I'm not trying to prove my worth or even looking outside of myself for answers. There's a steadiness here now, a trust, a sense of I've got me. And this is the work that I do with my clients. So if you're going through a hard season of life right now and you're tired of feeling like you're not getting anywhere and tired of feeling like your worth is always up for negotiation, I offer human design readings and personalized chart summaries, as well as deeper support in my coaching programs. And all of it is designed to help you build that stability within yourself, to unleash the power of your unshakable worth and build that sense of inner stability. So if that's something you're ready for, you can explore the links in my bio or just send me a message directly. Because the goal isn't to become someone new. It's to become solid in who you already are.